Hey there guys, Nicktoons Strike here, back again for another video, and today we're going to be talking about a not so fun topic. And you guys can probably already gather from the title, but I'm going to read it off directly from the source. If you guys hear any clicking, that would be me on the computer finding where this is. Okay. So, starting October 9th, The Legend of Korra will begin airing new episodes exclusively on Nicktoons, starting with episode 6, The Sting. Even more surprisingly, another new episode, Beginnings Part 1, is scheduled to air the very next day. This might be even more troubling news for the show, which, as we reported a week ago, is in a rating slump. This sudden move might be the result of that, though there is no official confirmation from Nickelodeon, which is very important, people, now that there is no official confirmation. We also don't know if Nick will continue airing new episodes past October 10th, or if they will continue to run episodes until the show goes on hiatus, as it has done in the past with Avatar: The Last Airbender, and of course the first season of Korra also did this as well. We'll update on any new news in this developing story. So, again, this could just be a rumor that someone created, but it has caused a lot of speculation. Heck, even Wikipedia has changed their stuff, even though there's no real big source of this news. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but The Legend of Korra hasn't had as good of ratings as far as this season is concerned. Now, let's see, I'm on the page right now. So, this season has only hasn't even broken 3 million views, which is pretty weak for what it's usually used to. And then I haven't seen the ratings for episode 4, but I know that episode 3 had 2 million, a little bit over 2 million, but not too much more after that. But yeah, so we can attribute this to the fact that not as many people are watching. Now you can ask yourself, well, why aren't as many people watching? I have two theories. One, it is the time slot. Now, I like the time slot because for me, I'm not going to wake up at 10 in the morning and watch Korra on Saturday morning. No, I am going to be sleeping because I'm tired from working all week on school crap and all, just life. Life wears you down. You want to sleep in on Saturday. That's what everyone does. So, I will be watching it on the internet, which is what I always do. I mean, they don't rerun it anytime, so we have to find it on the internet, and then I'll have to try to review it after that now, because I don't have Nicktoons here. I actually have it at my house, but in my college apartment, we don't have Nicktoons. And yeah, so I don't know. I guess I'll just have to wait until it's leaked on the internet, and then I'll have to watch it, and then I'll get to review it. But yeah, it's just annoying when they do stuff like that. I liked it better when it was on this time. And Avatar: The Last Airbender, I remember when it aired on Friday evening, just to start off the weekend. I remember when it did that, and it had really good ratings. So I don't know if it's necessarily the time slot or what, but I don't know. Now, the other reason that I attribute this to is because Korra is an inferior show to The Last Airbender, and the fact that The Legend of Korra, at least with Season 2, just isn't that good so far. Now, I know some of you might really like Korra, and that's great, but me personally, I actually really liked the first season. I think the first season was really good. It was really good, 12 episodes. It was a little rushed, but naturally, they only had 12 episodes. And I think what they did with those 12 episodes was fantastic. I didn't really like the new Team Avatar that much. They didn't have much time to do anything. But I think it was overall a really good season. I like the Equalist thing. Amon was a really good villain, etc., etc., and a lot of adult characters are really cool. And now with Season 2, it kind of took back a lot of the character development for Korra, and Team Avatar still sucks because they don't do anything, and Korra is just very impulsive, and she's not mature at all, which is, I don't like that. I don't like a character, or really any character, that just can't handle themselves. They don't know what the heck they're doing, and they just have no redeeming qualities. Korra really doesn't have any redeeming qualities. She's just whiny, and she doesn't really fight that much. I mean, there's not a lot of fighting in the series, so there's not really too much redemption. Now, recently they have been stepping up their game. Like I said in the newest review of the newest episode, I think it was a lot better than the other ones, and I think it's getting back up to where Season 1 was. But yeah, I do think this is attributed to this. I mean, I'm not the only one. A lot of fans have complained and said, hey, this isn't as good. What the heck's going on? And that could be it. I think, honestly, I mean, there's so many Avatar fans that I just find it amazing that people haven't been able to, watch it. I mean, some people do have to work, but I don't know. I just think that it could be the fact that people just don't like it as much, too. Now, what does this mean for the series? Regardless of what you think about, how good the episodes are, the fact that it is being switched over to Nicktoons is definitely not a good sign. And the fact that it's being put on weekdays is also not a good sign. And 2 in a row. I mean, that's just weird. It's not like a marathon where they put 2 back to back. It's on 2 different days. So to me, that's just very, very strange. It sounds like to me they're just trying to get them all out there before the show gets canceled because of the ratings. Now, 2 million views is still not horrible ratings, but just the fact that it's down to about 2 million now is, I guess, the reason why they're moving it to a different time so they can hopefully get the ratings back up with a bunch of younger kids, because I guess the adult audience is just not having it or something. I don't know, but there's certainly bad news heading for this, and it's sad because, this next episode's going to be the last one that I'm going to be able to watch when it actually premieres. So, yeah, that just sucks. Unless they, stream it online, which personally I think they should start doing with this and just everything on TV, because, TV, it's just not as popular as the internet anymore, and I think that would really help with ratings and stuff, because many people don't have time to watch it at certain times. That's why they have DVR, and that's why people watch it online. That's why I'm going to have to watch it online, because I don't have that channel, or I can't get up and watch it at that time. And I think that they should seriously consider doing that, but will they do that? Probably not. Not at least for a while, until they realize, oh my gosh, no one's watching. Yeah, then they'll do it. But regardless, that is just the news. I just wanted to inform you guys and let you guys know what was up with all that. And hopefully The Legend of Korra can continue to thrive on, because they're already doing Season 3, and they're going to do Season 4. So hopefully, it can go on until we can at least finish off The Legend of Korra, because that really sucked, get all these episodes ordered and then not be able to do anything with it. Now, personally, I think that if Nick had just realized initially that Korra would have been a big franchise, because guess what? The Last Airbender was a big franchise. Not only would the ratings be a lot higher, because the episodes would have aired consistently and not have this huge break in time with little to no announcement of when it was going to come out. And then there was no real big hype up. Maybe some people watched season 1 of Korra and was like, oh, I guess that's it. They didn't say anything else. So I just think that it would have been better if they would have known from the get-go. They would have had plenty of episodes to do, so that they could have had that. And also that the story would have been a lot stronger, instead of just random things happening all over the place. Because even when Korra is done, regardless of what you think of all the seasons, they're still random and they don't connect to each other. And that's not like the Last Airbender, where it was all so perfectly intertwined together. This is just more random. There's not really much planning going on. It's just what's planned season by season. So because of that, not a lot of characters are getting really good development, and etc., etc. I really wish they would do something with Mako and Bolin, and heck, even Asami, because they don't get any screen time. It's all given to Korra, and Korra is just not an interesting character. She's just not. She's just impulsive. So yeah, I don't know. They seriously need to fix that. I think with The Last Airbender, the focus was on the group rather than just the Avatar. And I wish that they would start doing that a little bit more. Anyway, that's just my general thoughts and rant, and just me informing you guys. What do you guys think about this? And continue to support the show if you do want it to succeed, and like if you like, sub if you like, and do know that I do enjoy Korra. I do not hate Korra. Heck, I review it, and The Last Airbender is my favorite animated series of all time. So if that's a big enough thing there, some of you might say, well, I'm just being a fanboy of The Last Airbender. Well, people are just going to say that, but honestly, I can recognize a drop in quality, and that's just what Korra's been for the most part. At least season 2. I like season 1, like I said. A few things like the Korra and Mako Asami love triangle was stupid, but other than that, I really liked it. And I just hope that season 2 can pick up because episode 4 was doing really good. So I hope it continues to do that. I have faith in the writers, and yeah. So anyway, that's all I had for now. Catch you guys later.